Bit of a wet morning here in North Carolina today, but we're going to jump into Corvair and we're going to head up the road. So, welcome to the Bad Donkey Garage. $40,455 and 8/10 around 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's hit it. Looks like I got a little leak in the corner of my windshield. Is putting it down today. Running about 53 miles an hour, 55. My speedometer's off a little bit. Water laying on the road today. She is putting down some rain here in North Carolina, but the Vair is running up the road. All right, we're about 100 miles in, and it has rained every minute and every mile since I got in the Vair. Just stopped, get some fuel up here around Statesville, North Carolina. The Vair's running good, doesn't seem to mind, but she's leaking pretty good. It is raining so hard, the water's just pouring in around the windshield cracks. I'm not sure exactly where it is getting in, but all right. Next stop, I think, Mount Airy, North Carolina. Vair's running good. It don't seem to mind the rain or the wet. Oil pressure's running about 40 out on the highway, and cylinder head temperature, it's just kind of a thermistor stuffed up inside of there on the driver's side. So it's running about 250, little shy of 250 out on the road, which seems to be about right. So, all right, let's head on down the road. Third gear pull the whole way up this hill. Coming out of Mount Airy, North Carolina. Just getting ready to cross under the Blue Ridge Parkway. Alright, I think we made it to the top. Come on, baby, what you doing? Oh, no place to be stopping. So I've been by this place a ton of times in the 40 years I've been running up and down this road. This is located near Fort Chiswell, Virginia, and this is the Shot Tower historical site, and it's actually where they used to make lead shot back in the early 1800s. And they would take lead, carry it up to the top of this tower and drop it, and they said it forms a perfect spear by the time it reaches the bottom. So it's a 75-foot tower that way and goes 75 feet into the ground this way. So for a 150-foot drop into the water below, and they pick it up. So it made shot for over 30 years here in the state of Virginia. Pretty cool place. Never been here. Been by it 100 times. The shot tower. The Shot Tower Historical State Park near Fort Chiswell, Virginia. Look it up. Pretty cool spot. If you're ever up in this part of West Virginia, you got to stop at the new River Gorge Bridge. Visitor Center. Take you for a little walk, and we'll head down here. A little ramp to the first observation deck, and then 180 steps down so that you can look up underneath the structure. So come along for the ride. Well, on the road, welcome to the great state of Pennsylvania. I pulled in front of this side. I thought this was pretty funny. No pets in the pet area. Not sure how that's possible, but okay. All right, I'm gonna take a little break here and continue on the mission with the Vair. Former home of Joy Manufacturing, or Joy Global as it was known in the end. It's a manufacturing facility of underground coal mining equipment. Starlight coupe with a small block Ford in it, 5.0 with an AOD. Zeke's garage. '62 Studebaker Champ pickup truck sitting on a '88 Toyota chassis, so it's four-wheel drive with a R22. It's a R22, right? Or a 22R? 22R. 22R. Put that carburetor was, what is that? Oh,
that's a Weber.
Weber?
Yeah.
That come out of somewhere in Arizona?
Well, I got the adapters from LC Engineering out of Lake Havasu City down in Arizona.
Okay.
And they built the headers as well. So
this truck's been back and forth to the Donkey Garage in North Carolina several times already, coming out of northwestern Pennsylvania, so she's a driver. Let's see what else we got sitting out here at Zeke's Garage at Bethel Gulch. So 52 Commander Land Cruiser with a 283, which actually was used in a 65 Studebaker. They were going to GM engines and drivetrains at the end of the life of the Studebaker. So it was in a Studebaker, but it's a GM engine. It's a pretty cool piece. This one was, oops, this one was sitting kind of, trees had grown up through the bumper, so when he actually cut it out of the hole it was sitting in there a couple years back, and just left the tree in the bumper there. There's the engine. Just kind of freshened that up and it ran real good, so it went in there. Did all the electrical here, put it inside a cartridge ammo container. It's pretty sweet. It's a 3 on the tree, but it has a overdrive in it, so it runs out on the highway real good, pulls along, and the interior is really nice. That's super cool, man.
yeah, the engine, the steering column, and all the brakes came off of that 65 up there in the woods.
So engine, steering column, brakes, everything came off of the 65 and ended up in the 52. So
this was originally an automatic car.
So probably sometime early next year, this will be making the trip down to the Donkey Garage, and we'll then pile in it and head down to Florida. It's kind of our yearly trip south. That's my grandfather's old poultry company from back in the day. And on the other side is my mother's father, my grandfather, and his coal company from back in the day. So, super cool piece. It's all kind of reside at Zeke's Garage. So a lot of the stalls here are getting full. So you kind of see up in here, this is the next edition that's coming this month. There's going to be a 32 by 32 with 14-foot ceilings and a lift. And that'll probably be the last edition. That'll keep him busy for a minute. Maybe. We're not saying anything. There's plenty of room around back for more. So if I zoomed in there, you can kind of see the old 65 sitting back in the woods that he used to build that 52. So see the old Corvair off in the distance. Super cool. This is the old 65 Studebaker. So at the end of Studebaker's life, they started using GM engines, transmissions, parts from other manufacturers to try to stay alive. This was, I think the actual last year was 66. A few cars come out of Canada in 66, but this was a 65. It had a 283, GM 283, small block in it, up against the 3-speed. And they have, I can't tell you the exact number on the 3-speed, but the 52 that you saw earlier, the engine, transmission, drivetrain, front brakes, which were bigger in 65 than they were in 62. I don't even know. They might even be disc brakes, to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you, but I know they were bigger, so all that went on to the 52. This car was and is a cool looking car, but in very, very rough shape. So it was pretty much, you know, northwestern PA floor job in it. So Zeke took all the parts off this car and put them on that 52, and made one good one, and one good road runner. Off in the distance, he's got a school bus that landed back in here many eons ago. And this is the home of many of treasures. So he has pretty much all the Studebaker stuff shelved up on one side here. I wish I had a flashlight so I could light it up. But anybody in the Studebaker community looking for Studebaker stuff, drop me a comment down below. Maybe we can hook you up. All right. Peace. All right, pulling out of Zeke's garage. Out on my walk today, I got a 47 Chrysler Royale. Got 11,999 written on the window. It really looks super straight, and the interior looks good. Not that I need a 47 Chrysler Royale sitting in my garage, but there it is.
Well, there goes the Vair. Back down south.
Well, I was hoping to get some video as I rolled into Pittsburgh, but it's kind of a tight spot running in the old Corvair, so I just stopped over here at the Duquesne incline and make a few videos and let you know there's Point State Park there in the distance, and there's downtown Pittsburgh right there. I believe that's Heinz Stadium over there where the Steelers play. This is, I believe this is the Ohio River. This is where the Monongahela and the Allegheny River meet and form the Ohio River in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just north of Summersville, West Virginia. Probably one of the most recognizable cars on the planet, in my opinion. Everybody knows what that is. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. No bumper on it, but everything else appears to be there. Showing 13,500 on the window. You can't really see it in the video, but all the body panels look straight. It looks like most of the trim's there. So there you go. Peace. Okay, so right after I uploaded that short on that 57 Chevy up in Somersville, West Virginia, the generator light came on the dash of the Corvair. Whipped into an auto parts store, grabbed a meter. It's not generating power. One thing led to another. I see that the brushes on the generator are completely shot. So I didn't record any video in the panic to try to get it back running again. I stuffed a screwdriver in there. In between the spring and the brushes, and I got it up and going again, and I was 4 hours away from home, and the sun goes down in 4 hours, so I didn't get a chance to videotape what I did back there, and I'm probably not going to stop to videotape it. I'm hammered down right now. Trying to get back home, but I will put up some video to show you what happened. So this is it. All right, last splash of gas before I make a push onto the house. The brushes in this generator are absolutely gone. So I kind of got a screwdriver, kind of see it down in there, wedged up in there, holding what's left of the brushes in against the armature so I can get myself home. So I haven't recorded many videos since then. It was 300 miles and I had 4 hours of daylight, so I'm pushing hard trying to get there right now. So I'll update when I get down to the Bad Donkey Garage. All right, we made it about 15 miles from the house, and the generator light is on full tilt boogie. I'm running strictly on battery right now. I got my foot to the floor, and hopefully I'm gonna make it there. So let's see what happens. All right, we are coming down the street. Oh, them lights are getting dim, boy. Lights are getting dim. Lit up. Well, it's about 9 o'clock at night, and it's as dark as it can be here. Oh. But the Vair is back home, and she'll be going in the garage as soon as I get parts. Well, as you just saw, the Corvair got me home last night. A bit of an exciting ride there for that last 300 miles or so. If we come in and lean in on this, you can see those brushes are just absolutely gone. I had a screwdriver taped in here to hold the brushes up against the armature to keep it producing power, and that held out until, oh, I don't know, the last 40 miles or whatever it was, 15 miles, I don't remember. I mean, it was just glowing bright red in the end, and but it got me here, and I'll go ahead and get the parts on order. They are available from Clark's Corvair, and I'll go ahead and get them on order, and that'll be a project for the coming week. So thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate everybody watching, and have a great day. Peace.